great abdominal exercise for building basically in the entire midsection, which means the entire rectus abdominis, upper, middle, and lower, is the double crunch. In a double crunch, you're not just crunching your shoulders up, you're also drawing your knees in. And I'll show you what I mean in a moment. Basically, a lot of times you see lower body or lower crunch, lower abdominal exercises involve lifting the knees or the legs. Any kind of leg lift, knee lift is targeting the lower abdominals down here, versus any kind of crunch, or a lot of times sit-ups, are targeting the upper half of the abdominals. The entire muscles are working, but those definitely emphasize different points. On a double crunch, you're moving both at the same time, a lot like a V-up or a rocking chair if you're familiar with those. And that way, you're going to work the entire rectus abdominis, which is the whole six-pack top to bottom. That way you're getting a lot more done in the same amount of reps. To perform a double crunch, you can assume a standard crunch position. Your knees bent, feet flat, lower back, or pelvic tilted so your lower back is flat on the ground, hands behind your head. Now, to start, I'm going to draw my knees and legs up. So my knees are just wider than 90 degrees, knees above the hip bone, and my legs are up. I'm not letting them hang here, and I'm not crossing my ankles. When you cross your ankles, your knees tend to bow out, and that's not ideal for this exercise. So keep them parallel and together. Alright, so my legs are out. You can already feel your lower abs engage when you're holding your legs up like this. As long as your back isn't arching off the ground, that's a good thing. If your abs aren't too strong, sometimes your back will arch off the ground, and that'll mean you're probably not ready for this exercise yet, and you should stick to regular crunches for a little longer. Now, keeping my legs here, I'm going to put my hands laced behind my head, elbows pretty wide so that I'm not tugging on my neck, and I'm going to, using my abdominals, keeping my lower back flat, pull my ribs, chest, and shoulders up as I draw my knees in with my lower abdominals. So what it's going to look like is here. You're going to stretch the legs out, pull them in as you lift your chest and shoulders up. So I'm not bringing my hands narrow and tugging my neck, and I'm not letting the feet drop or do anything crazy with the legs. And always, always, always keep your lower back flat down on the ground. If your lower back starts to arch, that means your abs are giving out and your lower back is starting to help on the exercise when you do not want it to. So keep that lower back pressed down tight, pull with your abdominals in and out. It's a simple exercise, but it can be surprisingly challenging, and it's very effective for working the entire rectus abdominis, which is the six-pack.